Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Steve ruining his car just to make it a little bit better. So far I have extended the 4 lateral arms. I need to put a little bit more weld on 2 of them. And then I'm also waiting for the trailing arms to come in. Those should be in tomorrow. And once I get those in, then I can extend those, and then pretty much everything's ready for paint and to put back on the car. These arms are usually, there's one adjustable arm and one non-adjustable arm, but I decided to buy 4 adjustable lateral arms, so then that'll give me some more adjustability pushing the wheel in or pushing the wheel out. I can always adjust the trailing arms more if I need to, but I think a 3/4 inch extension and then 2-inch extension on all the other control arms should be enough. All right, so I got the arms welded up and kind of ground a little bit, cleaned up. I need to sand everything a little bit, and I'm going to be painting these, but I'm not going to be painting the middle, so I have a place to wrench on. I'm also not painting the nuts that go onto both of these. So next up, I'm going to sand them a little bit, and then I'm going to prime them in white primer. All right, so I got the arms sanded. Next up tomorrow is going to be priming these and then painting. I think I'm going to be painting everything this weekend at work. I still got to get my subframe painted. But before I do that, I got to take it to work and weld just like these, all 4 of those, to make them solid. But after that, everything will be put back in the car along with the floors. So the floor welding is what I'm going to be doing this weekend as well. So stay tuned for that. So I'm messing around with a stick welder option on my welder. That's not going to work. It's too thin of metal. I keep burning through. If I had like a MIG welder, that would work better. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to TIG weld it. So you can see my burn throughs there and there, but for now I'm just going to be TIG welding it. And you can see right there, that's where the plate ends. Where the plate ends is where I'm going to be over, or I guess underlapping the front plate. So when I go over something, I just kind of glide over it. And that'll be buttoned up right next to the other plate. So it's really not going to make much of a difference, but I just want to get this rear end done first and all structured, and then I can go ahead with the front. So yeah, and I'm like out of gas, so I broke this so it doesn't work all the time, but I'm out of gas. I think I can just get some tack welds done tonight until I get some more gas tomorrow. TIG welding this is definitely not the way to do it, just because it's going to take forever, but I definitely underestimated the thickness of the material because I just kept burning through it. Again, probably MIG welder would do better, but I can't use that. The one that I was going to use just didn't have enough power with my 110. So right now I am just kind of jacking it up in some spots with this because the cuts aren't perfect. So I'm just jacking it up so I can get a close weld, and then I'm just going to tack it all the way around. Go from there. All right, so I got this floor tacked in as much as I could here for now and on that side. Right now I got one of the structural supports I'm going to be putting in. I'll be doing one along the edge there and most likely one there, along with some cross members in the middle. I'm probably not doing it perfectly the right way, but as long as I put enough weld on it, it should be good. But right now my problem that I'm working with is this plate kind of warped a little bit from welding it, so I can't get this down all the way. So I almost need somebody to like stand on it in the middle so then that can get down, because I can't quite stand on it, TIG weld it at the same time, unfortunately. So I might try to see what I can do, but I doubt that's gonna work. All right, so I moved the control arms here because they're ready to get painted. So I'm just priming the rear subframe right now. I got this tacked in. I ended up using a jack going through the sunroof to the floor to jack it down a little bit. This is definitely gonna be the hardest part. Something that I thought was gonna be the easiest part, and that's me welding it all in. Welding the good steel to the good steel is going to be fine, but since the metal's a lot thinner than I thought, welding it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So what I thought was going to be kind of the fun, easy part is going to be the trickiest part of the job. But I already went this far, so I can't turn back now. So yeah, I got that tacked in. Well, it's the next day, and I'm back. And the TIG welding didn't work out, so I'm going to try to use this Miller welder with gas. I got another tank of gas. I'm not using the correct gas. It's supposed to use CO2, but I'm using argon. It doesn't create the best welds, but it should be good enough to bring it to my work. So I'm just gonna get everything tacked in with that. I've tried it out and it's working a lot better. So you can see like right there, the thing is it doesn't penetrate into this very well. It more so gets into this, but that's okay, because what I can do later is I can TIG weld that down and penetrate it into there. It works sometimes, just kind of a weak welder. I also only have a 110 outlet and not a 120. So I have like pretty much a house port for my garage. So yeah, that could be a part of it, and maybe the gas too. But I'm just gonna keep tacking this in and then get the TIG welder out and try to TIG it after that. Also got the subframe flipped, and I'm about to do the sealer on it quick. I got a normal primer, and then the sealer before paint. So that's working a lot better. Got a nice looking weld right there. One thing I'm doing to make it a little bit better to weld on is I'm using the wire wheel on both sides of where I'm welding. So I'm taking out all of the like sound deadening, rust preventative from underneath on the other side. Because I think my problem on a lot of these where the paint on the inside is burning through. So if I remove that, I should get a lot better welds. All right, so I got that side tacked in enough. So I think I did clean up that other side over there with the wire wheel on both sides. So next up is gonna be putting the plate up there, the plate right here for that. It's right there. So yeah, I'm gonna get that. I finally got some sort of tripod stand for my phone so I can stand it up. So yeah, let's try that out. Forgot to turn the gas on. All right, guys, so I did a little bit of cleaning up in the garage after I got everything tacked in, moved some stuff upstairs, organized my wrenches and sockets again along with that. But for tonight, I think I'm gonna call this a video. Got the floors welded in, kind of got an idea of how to do it, what to do next. Next video will be me doing the structure, the 2x1 steel tube in the rear end, along with probably painting the subframe. So stay tuned for the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.